Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have been waiting for night mode on trench lines since the mobile release, and considering I played on PC and watched a bunch of videos, I'm here to help you guys master the new map because oh man, it's finally here in Delta Force Mobile. In this video, I will show you the top 5 tips you absolutely need to survive and dominate at night. Let's get right into it. Starting with the first tip, thermal scopes. These obviously help you see better at night. The map isn't too dark though, it's visible so you don't have to use them. If you're not a big fan, you will still be fine with just night vision goggles. But I feel like thermal scopes give a huge advantage to most players. They let you spot enemies from a distance, especially when they're moving through darker parts of the map. If you also have a smaller mobile device like me and struggle to see enemies, honestly even during daytime I barely spot people sometimes, no joke. So if that's the case for you, thermal scopes are a perfect choice. I usually use them to spot enemies from afar, then figure out where they're going so I can sneak behind them. Speaking of sneaking and being stealthy, you already know what the next tip is about. I made my very first Delta Force Mobile video about an operator called Nox, who was recently added to the game, and in that video I mentioned how Nox was going to dominate in night mode, and I wasn't wrong. Nox's stealth ability in night mode makes him super strong for flanking and repositioning. I won't repeat the same stuff from that video, so if you're curious about Nox's best playstyles and how to dominate with him, check out my last Delta Force Mobile video. I will also link it in the top right corner. I have been using Nox a lot on trench lines and I really see the potential. I mean, come on, stealth plus night mode? Yikes. As for other operators, recon types are a great choice too. Let's use Luna as an example. Her arrow ability can reveal enemies for her and her teammates. That alone can get you a few easy kills. Now imagine your whole team is looking for enemies and then your arrow makes them glow. Of course your team is going to focus them down. Byron has also grown on me recently. His dash after every kill makes him super effective for aggressive plays. If that's your playstyle, you will have a great time with him. Use the dashes to reposition or disappear and catch enemies off guard. This map is perfect for aggressive players. I mentioned flanking earlier with Nox, but he's not the only operator you can do it with. When you flank, do it through trenches, not open fields. Open areas are risky at night, especially against players using thermal scopes. Knowing the map well helps you figure out where each trench leads, and that helps you flank more easily. Another tip for trenches, always plan your movement. Trenches are tight spaces, so it's easy to line up a few kills. They won't have much room to move. When moving through them, use slow peeks around corners. Sometimes you will run into one or even more enemies out of nowhere. To avoid getting caught off guard, use lean peeks and keep moving side to side to be a harder target while still keeping your eyes forward. Trenches don't always go straight, so you will run into the situation a lot. Whether you're flanking or pushing forward, play smart. Don't just rush in, get 2 kills and die instantly. Now, for weapons, it really depends on your playstyle. I've tried sniping, and if you find a good high ground spot with visibility, you can definitely rack up kills. Even if your aim isn't great, like mine, a lot of enemies stand still while reviving, sniping or even fighting. If you're sitting on high ground and staying hidden, you can shoot at the distracted enemies and get easy picks, especially with thermal scopes. For aggressive playstyles, SMGs work great, especially in trenches and tight capture points. But if you move out of the trenches or you need to take long range fights, like in attack defend mode where there's a lot of open space, you will want something more effective at range. You probably don't need weapon tips if you have already got your favorites, but I thought I would share my point of view anyway. My go-to is the M4 when I'm playing aggressively, capturing points or fighting in trenches. I snipe when I'm defending points on hills or sitting back while teammates are pushing. So yeah, it's totally up to your playstyle and the operator you're using. Vehicles are honestly super fun to use, at least for me. The crazy thing is, you can literally sit in a tank, camouflage in the dark and not be seen. I mean, that's wild. The only issue is that if you drive around in the open, you will still get spotted, especially if you're shooting a lot. I just wanted to include vehicles in this video because you really have to think about how you use them. It might be easier to move around at night, but it's also harder to spot enemies, who are usually running through trenches where vehicles cannot reach. When I played on PC, I saw a lot of vehicles get destroyed without doing much, but if you use them wisely, they're definitely worth it. Let me know which tips helped you the most and what you think of trench lines night mode. If you're new here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Delta Force Mobile content. I've got more on the way and I'm super excited to see how this map plays out. Thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I will see you in the next one.
down to half. This sector will be ours.
Wait for my intel! Detecting! Artillery barrage ready.
Halfway through the operation. Keep going. Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
Many thanks! Get back in the fight!
The enemy has taken objective Alpha. Enemy forces at low capacity. Carry on.
Thanks, I feel better now. Find them! Smoke barrage. Back on your feet!
You're a crack shot!
final victory.
Tango down! No secrets under my arrow. That burns!
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming. We've held the line and the sector is secured. Operation complete. Well done.